Doug Eden had cracked the code. He was an Israeli Defense Force recruiter, and he found out the secret in aptitude tests that would identify which recruits were going to be the most successful in boot camp, the most successful in their initial assignments. He could look at their aptitude tests and determine which would be the most successful. Now, he doesn't get all the credit. He actually took his findings from Robert Rosenthal, who's a Harvard psychologist who did the same thing with a group of elementary school students. It gave them an aptitude test and let the teachers know which one's the most successful we're going to be based on that aptitude test. Now, what do you think the particular characteristics in the aptitude tests were that defined whether or not you were going to be the most successful? Interestingly enough, there weren't any. The teachers were just told. The instructors were just told. The officers that were doing the training were just told, these are the most successful. These will be your most successful. And because the teachers believed that those would be the most successful students, they gave them extra time. They gave them extra attention. They pushed them harder. They gave them additional resources, asked them harder questions, piqued their curiosity, dove into them, and guaranteed their success because the teachers believed those students would be the most successful. They created a self-fulfilling prophecy wrapped around those individuals. I have a stack, and this is just from this past year, of assessments from people that I have interviewed, many of which I've hired. And you would be shocked by what positions some of these assessments say that these individuals are most perfectly suited for. In fact, I have interviewed people where the assessment stated they were not ideally suited for a particular position, and yet that is the position that they accelerated at and did amazing at, even well ahead of their peers, because they had the tenacity and the belief that they could succeed. In fact, many studies now show that you have more likelihood of succeeding because you're interested in succeeding, because you want to succeed, because you're driven to succeed, because you're pushing to succeed, and because, again, the teachers and the mentors that are working with you believe in you. Those around you believe in you. They're giving you an environment to succeed. So what are you doing today? What are you doing in your workforce? What are you doing with your peers? What are you doing with your children? Do you believe they can succeed? Are you lifting them up with positivity? Are you creating an environment where they can be safe and they can learn and they can grow? Or are you letting them know that their dreams may not be what they should be going after, that perhaps they should be going a different course? Perhaps the best thing for them to do is just to settle into the fact that this is where they are and what they can achieve. Are you lifting them up and creating self-fulfilling prophecies? Are you giving them the attention? Are you allowing them to chase their interests? Are you a teacher, a parent, an instructor, a boss who believes in the full potential of your employees, your children, your family, your friends?